Hello everyone, and thanks so much for joining me for another Sims 3 Speed video today, where I am renovating the Sunset Institute of Modern Art, so the museum in Sunset Valley. And yeah, I actually really like this renovation. I mean, it's a very quirky build with some quirky objects in it, and so I kind of wanted to keep that theme, that kind of abstract theme of the building, and I guess some of the artwork inside. So the renovation is it's kind of atypical. It's not really a standard kind of build. It is very yeah, kind of all over the place, but yeah, I mean, I'm really happy with how it turned out. Just to give you a brief kind of overview of what I've done, I've kind of kept most of it, most of the layout. Have I kept most of the layout the same? I don't actually know. I'm going to see in the footage. I have edited it, but I can't quite remember if I've changed the layout a lot. But in the original build, I think it's 3 stories. This one is 3 stories, and maybe the original one's only 2 stories. I don't know. Anyway, this one's 3 stories, and it's also got a building next to it that I have kind of decorated quite generically, but my plans for this when I start playing Sunset Valley is to make it like a little shop that sells artwork, or even like pottery, and I put the that glass making set that came from the store in there. So ideally just a place to sell craftables. I mean, you could put an easel in there and sell artwork as well, but I've decorated that very generically, just so that, you know, you're kind of free to do whatever you want with it. Now the exterior is, I've done, you know, quite a bit of landscaping, and I really wanted to have it look nice and modern. Unlike a lot of the other builds that I've done recently in Sunset Valley that have been quite old, I really wanted this one to maintain quite a modern look to it, but more updated and less kind of weird like the original EA one. So I've got these nice fountains, and I actually pulled out, so you can see the front here, I pulled out some of the crazy artwork that was actually on display in the original museum. I did want to keep some of the original pieces, just because they're so weird. Like those hideous blue couches, and I think the toilet on the pedestal is around somewhere, and yeah, so all the original, not all the original, but there is some original artwork around the place, and yeah, I'm just kind of putting together the foundation that acts as like almost like a fence, or, you know, because it did surround originally it surrounded the entire lot, but I kind of broke it up a little bit more and made it more, I don't know, maybe sensible, I don't know, but yeah, put some trees in there, and now I'm going in with the windows on this smaller building. And yeah, I mean, this was one that I did about 6 months ago, or started 6 months ago, and then I finished it this week. I didn't really have much to do, actually. It was just a few bits and pieces. It was mainly finishing the store off to the left-hand side there. So I've still got the windows at the front. They're huge windows, and you know, that's quite a classic feature of the original build, and I wanted to keep that. And then I went in with some cement, what do you call it, exterior textures here. I did keep one piece of the original wall covering, the grey and blue dots. It was just so ugly, but I was like, I just want to keep something, and so I do keep that wallpaper, but I do change it a little bit later on. I just kind of play around with the colors a bit because I wasn't quite feeling the original colors. And working on the ground floor here, and now I'm really excited to be able to use these L-shaped stairs. I've never used them before. I just find that they are a little bit difficult to work with, but there's lots of space here for them to work. So yeah, I figured it would be a good place to put them, and they are quite modern looking, so I think it does quite tie in quite nicely with the build. So you're going in with 3 stories there, and then I'm just coming back outside and adding some parking spaces. I think there's about 6 parking spaces in total. And also doing some landscaping. I think this might be once I've done this might be the end of the landscaping before I move on to this other feature for the exterior, which is something that I haven't done before. It's probably coming up soon, just playing around with these bushes, and they are the stock standard Sunset Valley bushes with some rocks and stuff, and then I'll go in with some terrain paint at some stage. Also got these lights so that the trees light up at night, with some rocks there as well to add some interest. Nice little decorations. Then I put this like little rock display here on some gravel flooring, and this is what I'm talking about. So I grab these columns and then I put them in the fountains, and and I don't know, I'm just forgetting a lot of terminology at the moment. I don't even know if I'm saying the right stuff, but yeah, put those columns in the fountains, and yeah, they just add some cool detail to the exterior of the lot. I did keep the I think it's a wood siding on the exterior as well. The original one had that white wood siding, so that's pretty much the same, but I just added the cement to the as an accent, but it does cover the all of the store building there. Just playing around with the colors. I did try with the cement color, but I did choose to go with the white in the end. And yeah, just playing around with the ceiling. I'm pretty sure I come back and fix the parts of the ceiling that I've missed. Now moving on to the interior flooring, we've got some nice wooden floors here, and I'm just making like a pattern out of them, just rotating the tiles so that they make like a nice diamond shape. And yeah, this is basically the complete layout of the first floor, except later on when I actually came back to this build, after having a lot of time off, and then I came back to it, I realized I forgot to put a bathroom or toilets in this building, so I had to come and do that later on. I also liked these in the original building. I thought they were quite cool, but I just made them less saturated. They were a little bit harsh on the eyes, my poor eyeballs looking at those, so I did desaturate them a bit, and then I'm coming and putting some more wood flooring up here, so it's kind of different on every level. So you've got the diamonds on the first floor, you've got the checkers on the second floor, and then the squares on the third floor. Also got this kind of display there above, so Sims can't view it, but it looks nice anyway. And then I'm kind of just playing around with the placement of furniture and where I'm going to put everything. These disgusting couches and the pedestals with the decorations on them, just fencing off this art piece here, I guess to make it look really important of some sort. And yeah, the statue downstairs. Now I'm putting on bits and pieces of art, and one of the things that I did with the new displays is I kind of made them themed. So I mean, this is like a lot of paintings, this area, and then I do go in and put some artwork and sculptures and stuff from World Adventures, just to kind of have like little international sections. So there is an Egypt section, there's a China section, and I think there's a France section as well, but I feel like the France artwork, it wasn't really that, I can't remember, I don't even think there was much of it to actually use, or for it to actually look very distinct from just the everyday items. So You might see it, or you might not. I really can't remember what I did with it, the front stuff. Maybe this is, actually I think this is some of it here. Yeah, so there you go, there is a section for front. We've got the statue and just that mirror on the wall there, and then I'm just kind of playing around with these barriers here and just figuring out what I actually want. So yeah, there's a few bits and pieces of French artwork around. Just putting in some seats all around the place. I did have these like bigger couches, but I replaced them with these single couches. I feel like they look a little more public, like just individual seats, I don't know. And then I'm putting in some Egypt stuff here. So yeah, just filtering out World Adventures and choosing some of the nice looking artwork. These ones have like really intense kind of gold colors on them, so I do actually tone those down a little bit. I didn't use every piece, I don't think. I just used stuff that was more like artwork looking. I don't know, yeah. Just playing around with the placement of stuff and using the decorator tools to do some fine, get some fine precision on the movements. And then here is the China area. So we've got some nice sculptures and wall art, and yeah, some of these fans, and a nice picture as well. Again, using the decorator tools to get some precise placement, and then going in with some lights. Is that more Egypt? Oh, this is, I know that's the original Egypt. The original Egypt exhibition that I just kind of, I don't know, wasn't really paying attention to where it was in the build. So yeah, this is actually new footage. So this is footage that I did earlier this week, where I was just playing around with stuff. I think this is where I realized that I forgot toilets, and so I moved these paintings and then just used this little nook here and sectioned it off and just made a couple of toilets. I did like the original layout of it. I'm kind of bummed that I had to put toilets there, but I mean, it works fine, and the toilets are necessary. There is a toilet in the other building as well, but I mean, I could not have just one toilet on this entire lot and have it be in another building. Like, this building needed its own toilets. So very basic toilets here, bathroom, whatever. I mean, bathrooms, they're my least favorite thing to do. I just find them really difficult, especially on public lots, community lots. They all pretty much end up looking the same, and so yeah, they're not really that exciting to talk over. I don't even think I have any footage of me putting or doing the toilets in the other building. Just looking for some of that good nightlife clutter for the toilet. So we've got these soap dispensers and the hand towels here. And then I'm coming into this other building where I've got this like store, and then I'm putting in the crafting stations. So there's this glass one, and then there is the sculpting station. But yeah, I think an easel would be nice here as well. I don't know why I didn't put an easel in, but I mean, you can put an easel in. I might put an easel in at some stage. But I did kind of struggle with how I actually wanted this to look like. The wall textures, the flooring. You can see I've reused the wallpaper from the original building on the ground level, but I just felt it was a little too ugly. I wanted it to be more kind of red and brown, I guess. I was thinking of doing brick for the interior walls here, but the brick wouldn't really make sense because the building is basically concrete. So I think that, I mean, I know it's The Sims and I can just do whatever I want, but I feel like in terms of realism, if there was going to be any sort of exposed material, then it would be more realistic for it to be the material that's on the outside of the building and not just like cement and then on the outside and then all of a sudden there's brick walls inside. Like, I just can't make that make sense for me. Now on the ground level here, and just doing some very, very basic furnishings. I did change out those columns as well. I had those two kind of big metal columns. Then I just changed it to this one and it looks a little more artsy. And yeah, going in with some shelves here and some displays and just choosing a default swatch for that. I mean, sometimes the default swatches are fine. I have no issue using them. I don't need to recolor, I mean, absolutely everything. So yeah, these ones look nice. And you can see I've changed the color of the wallpaper and it just ties in nicely with the floor and I guess the wooden floor upstairs. And yeah, just doing some lights, making sure that everything is lit up nicely. And now I'm going and just doing some very basic decorating here with some sculptures and yeah, and this is getting near the end of the build. So I have actually started a new, well actually no, there's one other kind of one other video probably of me doing wait, what am I trying to say? There's going to be one other video with footage before I left to go and travel. So there'll be one more video covering that footage, and that's just going to be some, I guess, tidy ups that I've done on a couple of builds since I published them. So yeah, that'll probably be coming after this one. And I have started a build that I did on stream last night, so that one's gonna be coming when it's finished. I mean, I only did I think about probably half of the build on stream last night, and then I'll do the other half on stream. So yeah, if you do want to come and watch me build live, I did do a stream on Twitch where I started a bowling alley, and I've still got to finish it, so I'm going to do that on stream as well. So yeah, if you do want to come and check it out, yeah, just give me a look-see on Twitch. We've been looking at some footage of the build so far. I'm going to let you enjoy the rest of it and say thanks so much for watching. Take care, and I will talk to you later. Oh, and this is available for download. It's linked in the description below. Bye.